Okay, so I'm getting into the P. Diddy tunnel theory, and that is, P. Diddy had tunnels under his house, connecting all the way to Hollywood, all the way to Disneyland. So that way the rich elite can go travel in our subway tunnels underneath the city. And I guess they're under, like, every road. It's like, there's pedestrian tunnels, there are subway tunnels, there are brand new Hollywood tunnels that the rich elite built, but there's also government built tunnels being used by these scumbag gangster terrorists. Now, P. Diddy's got Crip affiliation. We all know this. P. Diddy's definitely got Crip affiliation. I don't even have to look it up. It's so easy to find. They won't hide it. All you got to search up is who's P. Diddy rapping with and who P. Diddy worked with. Right here. Oh, right here. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls was allegedly a Crip. Now, they could, for all we know, it could all be an act. They're just actors. But regardless if they're actors and they're working with Hollywood, or if they're straight up terrorists and still working with Hollywood, they're still working with Hollywood, and they still have tunnels under their fucking mansions. And the police need to go down there and investigate them, but these lazy good-for-nothing pigs aren't going to do it. We need to report it to the FBI. Maybe then something will get done. Somebody's got to go to FBI.gov, show any evidence of the tunnels. Actually, I don't think FBI.gov won't even let you do photos for some reason. They won't let you upload anything but text. So you just have to explain to them and give them links to show this is the video that they're hiding from you. This is the one that gets shadow banned. Here they are in the tunnels raping little girls. I mean, if you could get something like that, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see the rape because obviously Google AI takes that stuff down and never reports it to the fucking police. And if the police get it, they won't do anything anyways because they're getting paid off millions and millions of dollars by these scumbags. So they won't do anything. They're lazy, good-for-nothing pricks. Every city in America has subway tunnels. This is my theory. I can't... For all I know, the ones in the South might not. But they should too. Every city should have subway tunnels. Every city. And the ones in the North, definitely, you could tell. They all used to have subway tunnels. And they don't anymore. They're hiding. They're hiding them. Places like Albany, New York, used to have public subway transit. And now they only let the government use it. It's rumored that... It's only rumored. It's a famous rumor, though, and there's lines on a map. There's a map that shows you it. If you look up the transit line map for Albany, New York, you'll find it. There is an actual map that depicts where the stops go. The stops are in private buildings that you wouldn't be able to enter into. And it's all hooked up straight to the Capitol right in downtown Albany. They could get all the way to Troy, New York from Albany. That's one of their ways to escape. Say if another Senate building gets raided, was it the Senate? Or no, the Capitol. I'm sorry, the Capitol raiding. Remember when Proud Boys, the 3%ers, and Info Warriors, and all the Trump supporters literally flooded into the Capitol building, because we know there are terrorists in control of our government. They are scumbag liberals. They are trying to poison the whole planet. They are killing us all off. They are lifeless like machines. And the only way to get rid of them is to physically move them out of our country. But when they raided into the Capitol building, see, the thing was, that was illegal. And it don't matter how many cops you have on your side, what's illegal is illegal. And another thing, all the government people were not inside the building when they got in. So by the time they were able to break into the building, all the government people left. Because they went down in the tunnels and they escaped. So there definitely are subway tunnels underneath the Capitol building in D.C. They won't ever tell us about them. There are tunnels underneath P. Diddy's house. They will tell us about that. Now let me search it up actually. Now, I saw for myself videos and photos of him down in tunnels, but right here, the AI overview says, the claim about a tunnel in Sheen Diddy's Combs' home is inaccurate. While the Los Angeles Times reported his mansion had an underwater tunnel connecting to a grotto, A router's fact check revealed that a CNN broadcast claiming underground tunnels were found at his home was fabricated, and that CNN is a liar news network. The mention of the tunnels in the context of Diddy and a possible connection to Michael Jackson's home also appears to be a misunderstanding of the situation. While a YouTube video discusses this possibility, it's based on a fabricated story and should not be considered factual. Key points to clarify. Underwater tunnel. That don't even make sense. Underwater tunnel. Diddy's LA home does feature an underwater tunnel that connects to a grotto, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. I don't even believe that. What the hell's even an underwater tunnel? What the hell? He goes under his pool? Is that what they mean? Let's look that up, actually. What's an underwater tunnel? AI overview. An underwater tunnel is a type of tunnel built underneath a body of water like a river, sea, or estuary. Now, P. Diddy, all he has is a pool. So, unless if it goes under his pool, they're lying. They're completely lying. AI's lying. AI's fake news. Google is evil. Google is an evil organization that needs to be brought down. We need to replace it with Bing. The claim of the tunnel to Michael Jackson's home is based on a fabricated story and should not be considered factual. Even Michael Jackson probably had a tunnel under his home, and they're lying about it. She Diddy calm sex scandal underground tunnel to Michael Jackson's home? Question mark. See, now when I search it up, it's all against it. It says, no, that doesn't exist. He did have a tunnel, though. He did. Because there's photos of him down in the tunnels. Let's see if we can find the photos of him. See, right here. During an investigation, authorities uncovered a hidden secret tunnel, and look at the size of this tunnel. This is not an underwater grotto. This is not. This doesn't even look like the government built it, this part of the tunnel. That looks like Hollywood producers made that one. Jews. Remember what Jews built in New York City? A tunnel under the synagogue? There was bloody mattresses found down in the tunnels. They were raping little girls. That's how they get their extra girlfriends. They sell hardcore drugs, they convince them down in the tunnel, then they tie them to the bed and they rape them till they have 5 kids and they kill them. If you're on hardcore drugs, you cannot trust these people. They are terrorists. They will kill us all. They're poisoning the sky with chemtrails. They're poisoning our water with fluoride. They're poisoning us with GMOs. These are hardcore terrorist criminals. They want to kill all cops. They want to kill all cops. They want to change the name of the country and change the colors of the flag. And not the shape, but the designs on the flag. They want to make it something like a swastika or a Star David. They don't like a 5-pointed star. Because that is satanic, that symbol. And that represents evil being tortured by God. Paying Satan as almost like a hitman to do it all. That's why Satan tortures the damn souls. Because those Jews and Muslims that go to hell, they're bad. They're evil. And they need to be tortured by God. But God doesn't want to do it because God's too good of a person and too understanding. And he would feel bad. So he sends them to hell for Satan to torture them all. And that's where they really belong, these scumbag terrorist criminals. Guys like P. Diddy are a scumbag, coward, little punk-ass terrorist criminal on steroids. He takes steroids, he's on cocaine, he's a hardcore drug addict. And the cops beat his ass. I remember the video of him being handcuffed and being put in the back of the cop car. It was hilarious. He could barely talk. He had a bump on his head. They beat his ass. That's what he gets for abusing an Italian woman. That's what he deserves. He really messed her up. It wasn't a little smack. It wasn't a hand around her neck. He probably choked the shit out of her till she passed out. It wasn't like anything soft or small. He is a hardcore abuser. Let's watch the video of him abusing his wife. I believe that was his wife, who he had kids with. There's just no excuse. They think this shit's funny. They think this shit's funny. This isn't a joke to be laughing about. CNN actually reported on something for once. It's crazy to think. Here comes P. Diddy Combs. Beats the shit out of her. That's what he did. Honestly, didn't even look that bad, but he kicked her. He kicked her while she was down. I mean, he kicked her pretty hard, too. Let's watch it again. Let's get a really good look at what he did. As she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed her and started beating her. An Italian woman he did this to. P. Diddy Combs did this to an Italian woman. Knocked her down, kicked her in her butt. Didn't even look that bad, honestly, but I thank God he did this. Because now we got the tunnels. Now we know there are tunnels below the city of LA. There are terrorists down there. P. Diddy Combs is a 5%er Muslim, and he's working with the Jews, and they all work together. They all work together. The Jews and the Muslims are working together. They might kill each other all the time and be in competition, but that doesn't stop them from working together when they come after their enemies. And we're one of their enemies. They will work together in tandem down in those subway tunnels raping women. That's why the dating apps don't work. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward and explaining what happened. God bless her. God bless her for speaking up. Real God, not fake retard, mumbo jumbo allo bullshit. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. He didn't do it, and he's completely innocent. That was what he said. Later he's saying, I didn't do that shit. I'm innocent. There are no tunnels under my house. All the cops have to leave me alone. I'll kill their ass. That's what he says. He'll kill all cops because he's a Muhammad lover.
How did Ellie...
Tunnels under Disneyland. Disneyland in California does not have the extensive utilidor system that exists beneath Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom in Florida. While Disneyland does have a small utilidor system, primarily in Tomorrowland, it's not as large or extensive as the one in Florida. Oh, they're trying to say, go to Florida instead, don't come to California. The Magic Kingdom's utilidors are a large underground network of tunnels used to move cast members, trash, and supplies behind the scenes to maintain the illusion for guests. That has nothing to do with tunnels. Utilidors at Walt Disney World. The utilidors at a key part of Disney World's Magic Kingdom, allowing cast members to move around discreetly and effectively underground. Utilidors at Disneyland. Disneyland has a smaller utilidor system, primarily located in Tomorrowland, according to Wikipedia. Let's see what Tomorrowland is. I don't even know what that is. What the hell is this? I've never even seen this before. They rape kids, they drug people, they're on drugs, they poison us and the planet. They're scum, lifeless, evil pieces of trash. Okay, let's go back to Pdiddy. Pdiddy assaulted Casey as she tried to escape hotel, freak off prosecutors. CCTV appears to show seen Diddy, Combs, attack girlfriend in 2016. This is what really happened. This was in 2016. This was a while ago. They're just now telling us about it all. Because it was under an active investigation for a long time. Because they're trying to figure out where those tunnels lead to. And they probably found out where the tunnels leaded to, and they got their asses kicked. All the LA cops probably got Anastasia, and they forgot. There was huge tunnel systems below Diddy's house, connecting all the way to Hitler's mansion up on the hills in Hollywood. I mean, I'm joking now, but I mean, some bigwig Jew up in Hollywood. They have a secret cult down below the city. They rape kids, they sell drugs, they're terrorists, they're planting bombs all over the city. They're going to blow up the whole city right off the map, and California will go right into the ocean. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how big these explosives are, but they definitely have, they're terrorists. They're terrorists down there. Easy, obviously, terrorists. Easily to figure out. These are terrorists. P. Diddy's got a beard, he's a 5%er. Plain and simple. These are facts, common sense. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. Now, what else can I say about this? Los Angeles has a complex network of underground tunnels, with some rumored to be secret or even forbidden for a cop to go through. These tunnels have a history spanning from Prohibition to the Cold War, and include forgotten pedestrian passages, abandoned subway lines, and even a rumored underground tunnel system for celebrities to travel through like P. Diddy Combs, according to several sources. This is an AI overview. Here's a more detailed look at some of the known and rumored tunnels. Prohibition tunnels. During Prohibition, many tunnels were repurposed to transport alcohol and connect hidden bars known as speakeasies. So at first it used to be mobsters. Before they killed all the mobsters, and they killed all of them. They killed all the Italians down there. The only reason my family's left is because my family wasn't down there. They killed them all and replaced them. Every Muslim and Jew killed them all. That's how they got all of our corner stores. They changed everything. They're changing the names of our roads, our cities, everything. This is a huge terrorist attack coming from Israel and from the Middle East. Israel used to attack us. They bombed us many times. Look it up. They'll only tell you about the one time they bombed us. They won't tell you about all the times. These are coward, fucking little pansy-ass Jew Nazis. They are Nazi mobsters. They all wear the same clothing. They dress like mobsters. They're the mobsters. The speakeasies were just a way for us to get away from the evil government that was taking over. The evil Jews and Muslims that were taking over the government were legalizing booze because they think it's bad. Because they're dumb. They don't know anything about anything. While they kill Gentiles and infidels, they'll say, oh, we don't want you to die. Don't drink this booze. It's just another way to enslave us all. So anyways, let me go on over that. There were speakeasies. We know there were speakeasies. Forgotten pedestrian tunnels. These tunnels, probably under Sheen Diddy's Combs home, right underneath his main road, often hidden or repurposed, are relics of a time when foot traffic was more common in LA. And you know what? It still is very common, and they should have never closed them down. They're just using them for the Jewish mafia, the elite. They're just using them for terrorism. They're just using them for crime. They'll kill a ton of cops down there. If you're a cop listening, this should be very upsetting to you. Unless you're making tons of money, unless they're paying you $1 billion to stay silent, you should be fucking doing something to stop these bad guys. As quick and as hardcore as you possibly can. Anyways, Pacific Electric Subway, an abandoned subway line under downtown LA, built in the 1920s, remains in despair and is a popular subject for urban exploration. Let me stop right there, actually, and search up bloody mattress under New York City synagogue tunnel system. Okay, right here, AI overview. Regarding the incident involving tunnels at a synagogue in New York City, it is important to clarify information about a bloody mattress. A stained mattress was observed during the events related to the tunnel. Footage showed men tearing panels from a wall at the complex, revealing a hidden tunnel. And a noticeably stained rectangular object, which appeared to be a mattress, was removed from the area near the tunnel entrance. The mattress was not found within the tunnel itself, but rather in a basement room, amid other items like a high chair, trash, clutter, and dirt. Viral posts on social media incorrectly claimed that old stained mattresses and booster seats were found in the tunnels beneath the synagogue. This claim was deemed false by fact checkers, which they false check. They claim everything is false. They claim everything is false. The sky's not blue to these people. Probably. I haven't fact checked that one yet. The discovery of the tunnel was reported to the police by synagogue officials. There was only one tunnel discovered adjacent to the synagogue, not a system of tunnels beneath it. There were a system of tunnels beneath it. They're lying. Anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. No, it's not anti-Semitic. I literally am saying that they're Nazis. All Jews are Nazis. It's not anti-Semitic at all. The Jews literally killed all the Palestinians and replaced them all. Took their land, gashed them in concentration camps. This is a fact. It's claiming that this is anti-Semitic conspiracy theories that arose following the incident fueled by the claims about the mattress, which there definitely was a mattress down in those tunnels, and there was bloodstains found on it, suggesting it was evidence of human trafficking or comparing the tunnel to Hamas tunnels in Gaza. These claims have been disproven. It's been. How do you disprove an opinion like that? That they're just like Hamas tunnels. They are just like Hamas tunnels. Jews' tunnels are just like Hamas tunnels. They are terrorists too. In summary, while a stained mattress was seen during the incident involving the tunnel discovery at the New York City synagogue, it was not found in the tunnel itself and was not... What the fuck are you talking about? They just said it was. Not indicative of any criminal activity related to human trafficking. The online claims suggesting otherwise are allegedly false and part of a broader trend of anti-Semitic disinformation surrounding the event. They're completely lying. This is why the dating apps don't work. Jews and Muslims are kidnapping women. This is a fact. They're hiding the photo of the bloody mattress too. Oh no, there it is. That's blood on a mattress. Here they are pulling it out of a tunnel system. This is not a deep fake AI photo. Here's more mattresses. There was more than one. And look, blood and chains on a mattress with the little baby doll next to it for the little girl that was crying all the time. They wanted to shut up. They had her physically tied down to a mattress, just like on Epstein Island. All Jews are rapists. All Jews are terrorists. All Jews are criminals. Besides for whatever Jew reported this to us. That's the only Jew we should let stay in the city when we clean up our city. If they were even Jews at all. They might have not even been Jews. They just pretend to be Jews. There's a ton of people that have to be like that. They have to pretend to be Jew or Muslim so they can take these bad guy terrorists down. And find all their tunnels and all their slaves. And go to war with Russia. Because that's where these scumbags are coming from. I'd rather die in a suicide explosion than let these scumbags rape our women. I'd rather die in a suicide explosion. We need to do something to stop these scumbags. These ugly-ass, hairy freaks that don't shower and smell like shit. They're white sand monkey. They are so confident that they could win this war. They have all the mattresses out on the street. That's what looks like what happened here. They got balls, these people. Jews got bigger balls than the Muslims, by far. And they're a smaller minority group, allegedly. They definitely have less land in the Middle East. Allegedly. If I saw this shit, I would want to get rid of every Jew as quick as possible. Imagine you're a cop. You got the means to do it. You could quit being a soy boy little bitch, and you could actually be a real American for once. A real man. All you gotta do is get rid of these damn ugly, disgusting, hairy freaks. These Jewish, goblin-like creatures. Or better to say animals. Anyways, back to secret tunnel. So, Pacific Electric Subway, an abandoned subway line under downtown LA built in the 1920s, remains in disrepair and is a popular subject for urban exploration. If you go down there, bring Bear Mace and a gun, because there are definitely terrorist groups down there, by the way. Do not go explore urban tunnels without a gun or without Bear Mace or something, because you will get kidnapped. And know about all these different groups, so every one of our enemy groups, so that way you know how to respond if you see them. There are certain words that you'd say if you're a Russian terrorist down in a subway tunnel, that if you said it to another terrorist, they would just leave you alone and let you walk right by them. So it's good to learn about our enemies. It's very good to learn a lot about our enemies. So you could be like, Shalom! And they won't even know who you are to let you walk right by you. Shalom, brother! Actor banned tunnels. The actor banned tunnels. This is a rumor. But the Pacific Electric Subway was not a rumor. That was definitely a downtown subway tunnel in the 1920s in LA. The actor banned tunnels. Rumor, we're not sure if this is real or not. This alleged network of tunnels, accessible to Hollywood celebrities, it probably is the one that was in Pdiddy's mansion, is a popular topic of discussion and speculation. Underground Starbucks rumor, that's a rumor, A rumored secret Starbucks location within the actor band tunnels. So it's still part of the actor band tunnels, but this is their own little thing Starbucks has got going on. They rape women all the time, drug them, and then force them to pay for the overpriced junk at that crappy coffee shop that supports slaughtering Palestinians. Catering to Hollywood's elite is a part of the actor Bond legend. The Chavez Ravine and other lost communities. Some underground tunnels were once part of communities like Chavez Ravine, which were later displaced for development. They used to be ancient Roman tunnels that the Spanish founded. Cold War bunkers. The Nike missile site, a Cold War era bunker, is also part of the underground history of LA. So there's literal World War bunkers under LA. Who knows what they're connected to? Underground smuggling routes. During Prohibition, tunnels were used for smuggling, and the city's underground landscape is a testament to these activities. And also the cartel smuggles people too, so we could probably put that under the same category as a smuggling route. They smuggle drugs, they smuggle women, they smuggle their people up here to replace us. It says, why explore these tunnels? Let me give you my reason before I read anything. We need to find the terrorist bad guys and take them down. It is worth your own life, your own safety, to explore these tunnels. If it's legal to explore them, if it's not legal, we have to do it another way. We could maybe set up a camera at the entrance or something. We could find, late at night at 3 in the morning, 500 Al-Qaeda members come out and they rape women. I mean, that's for an example. If something like that was happening, we'd have all the evidence we need, and then we could go down there. We'd be able to have actual troops go down there with automatic rifles and let other troops know above ground, so that way we could get ready for the war. Because when they kill all of the cops down there, we're going to have to send more. We're going to have to just blow up the whole thing, matter of fact. We might just have to, or gas them. That's even better yet. Gas them kikes. They're probably all Jews down there. Gas them all. They're terrorist Nazis. They killed all the Palestinians. We need to gas them all. Anyways, let's keep reading. It says, why explore these tunnels? History and culture. The tunnels offer a glimpse into LA's past, including history or prohibition, smuggling, or urban decay. Wait, smuggling? Smuggling? What? The fuck? Urban exploration. For some, exploring these tunnels is a way to experience the city's forgotten and hidden side. Myth and rumor. The stories and rumors surrounding the tunnels, like the actor Bond tunnels, would be a big thing for you to discover. And you would be famous because of it, and you would love to be the guy to find those tunnels. Let me tell you what, you would be really happy. If you were to find them and kill all the terrorists down there, you'd be the happiest cop on planet Earth. And it adds a sense of mystery and intrigue. And that's all. That's all it said. Let's go back to look at P. Diddy. And see how scary looking he is. These are the people they work with down in those tunnels. He looks like a literal robot, doesn't he? Or on drugs. He's on hardcore, probably fentanyl or heroin. We can guarantee P. Diddy's on some fentanyl or heroin. That's not cocaine. There's no way he's on cocaine. Although his pupils are so tiny you can't even see them. But normally they control the blacks with fentanyl or heroin. So that's why I'm saying it's probably fentanyl or heroin. Diddy's secret tunnels. Let's watch this, because this looks like it's absolutely done the research, and it's not going to hide the truth, and it even give us the opinion.
Evidence. There are conspiracy theories going around that there
I'll
are
fast forward this.
under Diddy's man.
I'm gonna keep this muted because I want you guys to come here and watch the video, so that way he can't get upset at me. You watch the video. For me, matter of fact, I'm gonna even zoom up a little bit let it play halfway, so that way you'll have to actually come here to see it. Because I'm not trying to get copyright or piss anybody off. But here's some photos of the safe. Wow. Whoa, what was all that for? Picture P. Diddy. Oh, there's the photo of his tunnels. There's a raid happening on his tunnels by the feds. Thank God for the feds. Thank God for the FBI. Thank God for them. Well, he didn't do that much research because clearly we're not seeing everything. If they had a video of being in his mansion and walking down in the tunnels and going for miles, that would be enough for us. We'd be like, that is 100% evidence. The Crips are working with the terrorists down in the subway tunnels, and they're trying to enslave us all. They're the racists. And they hate all Gentiles and anybody who's an infidel. This is trying to say it's a hoax. This is fake. This photo's fake. It's AI created. Oh, God. Don't think about it. Oh, God. Oh. That's how the Jews sound. P. Diddy Combs dancing with his pants all the way down. With white men behind him. Jewish white men behind him. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because we cannot work with these people. No matter what, they're going to kill us all. So it doesn't matter. If you go down there and you find hostages and they say, don't come in or we'll kill. You got to go in no matter what, and you got to stop them. Because that could be a 10-year standoff. And we don't have that much time for them to think of the next attack and blow up the new buildings. We have to get rid of these scumbag terrorists now. If you're a cop, if you're FBI listening in, this is so important. I view it like if I was a hostage, right? But you could save most of my family, I would say come and save the family. Who cares if they kill me? They probably wouldn't anyways. Who cares? Either way. Who would care? I wouldn't. You shouldn't either. I would thank God you saved my family. I would thank God you saved my real family, my Italiano family, who built this country. I would thank God you saved them. I wouldn't care that I was sacrificed. That's how it is with the people down in these tunnels. You gotta just save them all. If you lose some in the process, you lose some in the process. It's just like an ISIS base in Lebanon. You gotta just bomb them, the whole home. The whole home. There might have been kids in that home. Those kids could have grown up to be great people. It's so sad. It's so sad. But sometimes to kill terrorists, you just gotta do it. Now, obviously, the Jews do it because they're in competition financially with Muslims. That's the only reason they fight. Besides for that, they work together all the time to kill Americans and make tunnels in our country and rape them, rape our women, and sell drugs to us all, hide their ghost guns and hide their bombs down in these tunnel systems. But they'll still kill each other. They'll still kill each other for money. And it's evil. This shit's got to stop. All these Satanist freaks have to be sent to hell, literally, or at very least metaphorically, in hell in a cell. And we need to make sure they go there. We need to make sure of it. Guys like P. Diddy Combs need to be locked down for the rest of their lives. Maybe 10 life sentences. Because he's involved in raping, drugging, gun dealing, all different types of hardcore criminal terrorist activity. And I'm gonna end it on that. It's horrible. This guy should be ashamed of himself. He could have been a better person, but he's a Crip. What do you expect from them? Every Crip I've ever encountered was always a douchebag, evil, scum, loser. And always obese. And it was the Bloods who looked better. It was the Bloods who acted better. It was the Bloods who were just better people all the way around. I'm gonna end it on that.